Hello, everyone. Welcome to Out of the Faith with Michael Roy. Thanks for tuning into the channel. God bless you. God bless you. We're in the news. In the news is Carnival Cruises targeting blacks on their cruises with their new rules. Is Carnival Cruises targeting blacks with their new rules? Many people are saying that is the case. Carnival came out with a bunch of new rules, new guidelines on how to comport yourself when you're on vacation, when you're traveling. Many have stated they feel like Carnival is targeting Black Americans. But of course, we know there's always reasons why. There's always reasons why. Uh, I want to just take just a moment, real quick, and share something with you. Um, Let me ask you: when you go on a Carnival cruise, uh, are you going for this? Look at this. I mean, it's just out of control. I mean, I don't go on a cruise for this right here. So, I mean, we just gotta, you just gotta know, why you're going. Are you going again for this? You want to see people fighting and struggling and scuffling and uh, just beating each other down like crazy. I don't go for that. Okay, I don't go on a Carnival cruise for that. So, I mean, they got to make some rules. You got to put something in place because this is a business. I mean, this is a business. Carnival is in the cruise business, not in the fight business, not in the ghetto culture business. This is a business, and they have to do something to make sure their product stays safe, stays secure, listen, and stays financially sound. They're in the business to make money. So, I mean, we got to think about this. I mean, it's just getting out of control. I want to share with you another frightening video, and I won't share all the video, but it's obviously a video where a couple got into a disagreement, and let's just say man got hurt, if you will. Stop for a second. So I just want to let you see here why Carnival felt the need to do what they did. Listen.
Increase the prices and also do a mandatory background check on all passengers.
Yeah.
Now, did you hear that? Did you hear that? Listen again. Listen again. Listen.
What should we do to prevent fights on Carnival?
If you got to ask that question, if you got to ask that question, what can we do to reduce fights on Carnival cruises? That's a real question in the boardroom. Obviously, yes. Let's take a look.
Let's increase the prices and also do a mandatory background check on all passengers.
Yeah.
Now, what in the carnival is going on
Wow.
here? So for today's topic, we have a video that is making its rounds on the internet and more than likely will go viral, depicting a fight that recently took place on board a Carnival cruise ship. Well, fight is the wrong word. It was more of a knockout, a one-hitter quitter, if you will, that honestly should have been avoided, should have been de-escalated, and the aftermath of it, well, it was honestly very childish and very low vibrational, in my personal opinion, which I'm going to show you guys a video clip, or at least what I can here on YouTube, because I do believe it shows and represents exactly why Carnival Cruise Line is changing their secret formula, how they do things on board their cruise ships. There is racial slurs being thrown. There are people threatening other people,
Wow.
agitating situations that honestly should have never happened in the first place. Just to take a look, and then of course we'll go over just the situation in and of itself after.
Look at this. Look at this. Calling each other racial slurs.
You broke ass nigga. Eat your money right. Oh, she gonna slap her.
I'm gonna skip the violence part and move on because it is violent, and I don't want YouTube to ban my video. But what I will say is what really got me is afterwards. Look at how these people are acting afterwards. After this fight took place, look at this. This guy's gotten hurt, and look at the people. Listen to them. Look at them.
We told you to stop.
Listen, they're laughing. Look at them. Ghetto, ghetto, ghetto. Just look. Who wants to cruise with these people? They don't know how to comport themselves.
Okay, so as you can,
So it is. It's just, it's very unfortunate, that happened. But, how can I say this? How can I say this? If you bring a certain crowd together in a tight spot and there's alcohol and things like that, hey, you're going to get what you asked for. Now, I'm going to say something that a lot of black people are probably going to get upset with me about. And first, man, I have street cred. Let me tell you, I was born and raised in West Dallas in the projects before they began to gentrify West Dallas, before the $700,000 condos and beautifying West Dallas began. I was there when it was drug alley, when there was thugs everywhere. So this is not something new. I'm telling you what I know. I know what ghetto behavior looks like. I know that many of us as black people, we comport ourselves very well, but there is a fraction of people that they don't care where they are. They're going to be wild. They're going to be loud. They're going to be ghetto. They're going to be violent. They're not going to respect anybody else's space. They're trigger happy. You bump into them. You say the wrong thing and they want to fight. They don't care about going to jail. They don't care about getting hurt because that's who they are. This is the crowd that's ruining the Carnival Cruises. This is the crowd that I try to stay away from. Why? Not because I'm afraid of them, because I know I will hurt them. Okay? I'll hurt them or they'll hurt me. And I don't want them to ruin my vacation. I want to ruin my family's vacation. So I keep my space. I know how to stay away from this crowd. Now I'm gonna give some share a personal story. My wife and I, back in 2002, took a cruise from Galveston to Cozumel. Beginning of the cruise was great. The first day or two, it was a 4-day cruise. That second night, we were next door to a group of young ladies. At that time, we were probably about I was 32, she's about, 27, something like that. And then young ladies next door to us, so they were like 23, 24. If I tell you, they yelled and screamed all night for 2 days straight. They didn't care about who was next door, whether we could sleep or not. It was just wild. We haven't taken a cruise since. Now, we're going to take a cruise, but it's going to be a high dollar cruise. It's going to be a cruise where it's going to be hard for some folk to board that ship. Because in order to board that ship, they're going to have to put out some chi-chis, some cho-chos, some bling-bling, some C notes. I'm just telling you, sometimes you got to do it. And I think Carnival Cruise trying to be the low price leader, they trying to rake in as much as they can. Guess what? It's costing them in their reputation. They're losing a lot of their customers because they're trying to play the game. See, this is the game. They know there's an element that they're basically marketing to that comes on, might be a little drug money. I don't know. I mean, I'm not just saying everybody just do drugs. They know there's an element that brings a little edge, and they're trying to walk the line and keep those people, but keeping their main customers happy. Guess what? Their main customers are leaving. And unfortunately, a lot of those it's more white people in America than black people, okay? Let's just be straight. Let's just be upfront. And the people with the most money and the most population is the white people. Well, if you run them off, you know, we ain't coming on no cruise, you know, every 3 months, every 6 months. So anyway, my point is Carnival Cruise has to protect their interest. They have to protect their own interest. This violence on board cruise ships is totally, totally unnecessary. Now, I don't want to just stop on the violence. What I don't like as well is how people come and take over a ship. Check this out. Check this out. Look at that. Wow, do you come for that? That's not a vacation. What is that a vacation? Is that a vacation? Man, man, I don't think that's a vacation. That's, first of all, it's too crowded. It's too packed. I don't view that as a vacation. When I'm on vacation, I'm relaxed. Everybody ain't all on top of me. I ain't got to listen to everything everybody else is listening to. It just seemed like Carnival Cruise has pushed the envelope and that's costing them. People are fighting. Obviously, the Lido deck, the main place where they normally have a multitude of different events going on, has been taken over by this line dancing and these crowds. And it's just like, man, I know everybody wants to enjoy themselves, but that's the thing. It should be for everybody, not for one specific crowd of people. And believe me, please, somebody who's listening, all black people aren't ghetto like that. Now, some people go get mad at me, but we know we can get ghetto. Now, around white people and other people, we try to play it down. But when we're amongst ourselves, that's the first thing we say. Man, I don't want to be around them old ghetto Negroes, them old ghetto folk. They just wild, they just stupid, they dumb, they act crazy. You can't take them nowhere. We say that. And now Carnival Cruise is paying the price. So let's get to what Carnival Cruise has decided to do. Carnival Cruise has decided that they had enough. So this is what everybody is mad at. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull it up. Uh, Here are Carnival Cruise's new rules. Yes, Carnival Cruise has some new rules. Carnival Cruise new rules sparked backlash. Black travelers ask if they're being targeted by the company. The company says no. Listen, let's read this together. It says the Carnival Cruise Line addresses backlash amid new rules enforcement that some critics complain are targeting black customers. Oh, we can't enjoy ourselves. We paying money too. We need to be able to dance and scream and holler and fight if we want to. What do you mean? Is Carnival Cruise once synonymous with the word party, toning it down? Recent cruisers seem to think so. The cruise liner is addressing the backlash it's receiving after announcing a new set of rules and regulations that many have accused of being anti-fun, at best anti-black. Anti-black. Carnival Cruise anti-black. Man, did you see all those black people on that ship? I saw a whole lot of Negroes on that ship. Anti-black? I don't think so. Among the notorious cruise lines' new have fun, be safe guidelines are, listen, bans on specifically non-electric handheld fans on the dance floor. That's that cowboy dance fans. Where them fans at? Yeah, they taking over the dance floor with where them fans at. That video I showed you a minute ago of them bombarding the Lido deck. They taking over with the fans. So then they said, no more fans. We're not doing the fan dance anymore. So they're banning non-electric fans on the dance floor, along with drinks on the dance floor. Children under 18 in public areas are banned after 1 a.m. unless accompanied by an adult. Bluetooth speakers. Why would you bring a Bluetooth speaker on a cruise ship when they got music and jams? Excessively loud music. Cannabis. What is cannabis? Marijuana. They smoking y'all out front. Like now in America, in Dallas, you go down the street, you at a stoplight, man, you get a contact. They smoking that dope left and right all over the place. It says no cannabis smoking. Meanwhile, recent cruisers with the cruise line have begun to complain on social media about what they claim is an unofficial ban on rap and hip hop music. Hey, that's one way you can tone it down. That's one way you can run off a few of them hard-headed Negroes is shut down that rap. They ain't coming back. Put on some Al Jarreau. Put on some Barry Manilow. Put on some Garth Brooks. And Carnival Cruise, your problems will be over. Now, while it's true, it says while it's true that a wide swath of the rules have always been firmly in place, they are reaffirming them at a time when more and more black line dancing requires clack, clack, clack of a handheld fan over dance floors. Is the time is interesting, is what it says. So they said, well, hey, we're not banning hip hop music, but our DJs are using a variety of different music to appeal to our customers. So I won't read all of it, but basically, Carnival Cruise is just being upfront. Hey, we got to protect our product. We can't get caught up in how everybody feel and getting all their emotions. Carnival Cruise has to enforce the rules. They have to limit the destruction of their brand. I don't understand why people don't understand that. Why wouldn't somebody understand that these people are trying to take care of their brand? And they should take care of their brand. They should take care of their brand. I mean, it's crazy. Look once again. I'm going to show you one more video of how these people are. Look at this. Look at this.
And banned passengers for life
Look
for
at
their
this.
involvement in a fight that broke out on the Carnival Paradise out of Tampa,
On that
Florida,
ship,
in the buffet area that led to
you want to
broken
be? Do
dishes
you
and
want to be
overturned
on
tables
that
and
ship
chairs.
with that
Carnival
going
said
on?
in a statement, per their policy, they wouldn't tolerate such behavior. Carnival Cruise.
I mean, I'm just saying. Listen, I'm just saying. I'm just making a statement that nobody wants their vacation ruined by unruly, undisciplined people. What I'm going to say to the young people is a lot more young people than others, but hey, everybody wants to have a good time. Go enjoy yourself on the cruise, but realize that man or that woman paid too. Their family wants to enjoy the time at the pool. They want to enjoy their time on the dance floor. Quit bogarting. Let everybody enjoy so we can all have a nice life. We all work hard. We all work. Go to the warehouse, go to your office. You work, 40 hours a week, 45 hours a week, and you want to take a vacation every now and then, have a good time. Let everybody do that. And stop getting mad at Carnival because they're taking care of their business. They're in the business of making money, and they're in the business of selling vacations, time off, relaxation. Do you see any relaxation in any of those videos I showed you? No, you don't. So, hey, if you got to target a few ninjas, a few people who have no home training, who have destruction and wickedness on their mind and don't care what people think, then those people should be targeted. And those group of people who are banned for life, if you're going to act like that, then they should ban you for life. Hey, that's my take. This is How to Think with Michael Roy. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. Either way, please like, subscribe, and share. Like, subscribe, and share. Because the next cruise I go on, you're going to have to have some chochos to cruise with me. All right? Hey, God bless you and God keep you. Until next time, have a blessed day. In Jesus' name.